Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Hello? I have to be very quiet. I don't want to wake anyone up. I got up very early today because it's my birthday. Yes, it is. And guess what? Jeffrey's forgotten to make me a birthday cake. I asked him yesterday, Jeffrey, I said, have you made me a birthday cake? And he said, no, Zippy, I have not made you a birthday cake. I'm not speaking to him. Fancy forgetting my birthday cake. So I'm going to ask Dawn next door to make me one. I hope she's up, yes. Oh, now look what I've done. Oh.
Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Oh, strange, I thought I heard a noise. Hello, what's that doing down there? This cake tin should be in the kitchen. Oh, hello. Did you know it's Zippy's birthday today? That's right, it is. Now, he's asked me if I've made him a birthday cake, but I haven't. No, I'm going to have one specially made as a surprise.
So, by lunchtime, the clouds should...
Who is it?
Hello, Dawn.
Oh, Zippy, come in.
Oh, thank you, yes, thank you.
What are you doing here so early in the morning?
It's my birthday today.
Yes, I know, Zippy. And here's your birthday card.
Oh.
I was going to bring it round later on.
Oh, yes, well, thank you. I'm going to open all my cards together at the party. But there might not be a party because Jeffrey's not made me a birthday cake.
Oh, dear.
Yes, it is, oh dear. So I wondered if you'd make one for me.
Oh, well, I'm really busy.
Thank you, Dawn. When can we start?
Well, now, I suppose.
But I'll stay and help. I like cooking. Today it is my birthday, birthday, birthday. Today it is my birthday. My birthday is today.
I'll just clear these things and wash my hands, and then we can make a start.
Yes, good.
One cake tin.
Oh, will that be big enough?
Yes, it will, Zippy. Now then, I need flour and eggs. Oh, I haven't got enough eggs. I need 4 and I've only got 2.
Oh, don't worry, we've got some. I'll go and get them. Oh, God, yes. Now, I knew we had some eggs in the kitchen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 1, just 2 for the cake. Good, yeah.
Oh, hello. I've got a birthday card for Zippy. I'll leave it on the table. Oh, what are these eggs doing here?
Morning, Bungle. Ready for your breakfast?
Oh, yes, Geoffrey. George will be down in a moment. But I don't know where Zippy is. He got up very early this morning.
Well, where did these eggs come from, Bungle? Did you put them here?
No, Geoffrey.
Well, they should be in the kitchen. I'm sure there were 5. There are only 3 now.
Oh, happy birthday, Zip, Zip, Zip. Oh, he's not here. Where is he, Bungle?
I don't know, George. He's disappeared.
On his birthday? Oh, I hope he'll be here for his party this afternoon.
Now then, Zippy, I've got half a cup of sugar and half a packet of butter, and I'm mixing that all together till it's nice and creamy.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, while I'm doing this, would you get the sultanas out of the cupboard, please?
Oh, sultanas. Oh, yeah, sultanas. No sultanas. Don, I can't find the sultanas.
Oh, dear, I must have used them all up.
Oh, no, I'll go and get some of ours. I won't be long.
Now, 4 eggs. 1.
He's had a lot more cards than I got for my birthday.
Today it is my birthday, my birthday, my birthday day. Today it is my birthday. My birthday is today.
Happy birthday, Zippy!
Oh, thank you. Oh, look at all these cards, Zippy. Aren't you going to open them? Oh, later. Not now. I'm busy.
Well, look, there's one from me, and this one's from George. And the postman's brought lots and lots. Oh, and this one's from Geoffrey.
Oh, he remembered my birthday card, did he?
Well, of course I did, Zippy.
Yeah, but you didn't bake me a birthday cake, did you?
No, I didn't bake you a birthday cake.
No.
Now, come on, Zippy. You going to have some breakfast?
Oh, no, thank you, Geoffrey.
There aren't any eggs left, I'm afraid, but you could have some toast or cereals.
No, thank you.
Look, why don't I read you a story, especially for your birthday?
No, thank you very much. I'm going to get some sultanas.
Sultanas?
Well, I'd like a story. Wouldn't you, George?
Oh, yes, I would.
All right, then. Well, the story's all about somebody else's birthday.
Whose birthday?
Grandpa Bean. Now, the trouble with old Grandpa Bean was that he was never on time. Sometimes he arrived too early, and sometimes he came too late. So that whatever he'd come for was over, and everyone else had gone home.
Oh,
Well, one day, his nephew, Bruce, had an idea. When his birthday comes, I shall send him my wristwatch, he said. And he did. On Grandpa Bean's birthday morning, along with 5 birthday cards with pictures of cats on them, was a small parcel with Bruce's watch inside. Grandpa Bean thought it was very pretty indeed, and very thoughtful of Bruce. But there was a problem. You see, he didn't know where to wear it. He stood in front of the mirror and tried it on around his neck. But his beard covered up the dial. That can't be right, he muttered. So he tried it on around his thumb, like a ring. But it was much too big and nearly fell off. Impossible, he muttered. Well, at last, he decided to wear it around his ankle, which seemed just the right size. He then collected his shopping basket and his walking stick and set off to the library to change his library books. Walking along, Grandpa wondered if he would arrive too early and find the library shut, like the last time. I shall have a look at my new watch, he said, to see what time it is. But as he bent over to look at the watch on his ankle, he trod on his beard. As he tugged his beard, he dropped his books. As he clutched his books, he waggled his stick, which poked Farmer Tree, who was passing by. "What do you think you're doing, Grandpa Bean?" he said crossly. "I'm trying to see what time it is," said Grandpa Bean. Well, by this time, Grandpa Bean was thinking how tired he was feeling. So when he came to a bench in the park, he flopped down on it. Well, Miss Nitty, his next-door neighbour, was there. "Happy birthday, Grandpa Bean," she said. "Do you know the time, please?" "Certainly," beamed Grandpa, pleased that he could show off his lovely new watch. With a big show, he stuck his legs straight out in front of him and started to roll up his trouser. "Oh, Grandpa Bean, what are you doing?" said Miss Nitty, and she hurried off. But when he reached the library, there was quite a queue outside the door. "Here, Grandpa Bean," said Farmer Tree, "we were wondering, why do you wear your watch around your ankle?" "Well, isn't that the right place to wear a watch?" he asked. "It fits very well." "You wear a watch around your wrist," Miss Nitty giggled. "That's why it's called a wristwatch." "It'd be called an ankle watch if your ankle was the right place to wear it, wouldn't it?"
Yes, it would, it would. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey.
There we are, Dawn. The sultanas, yes.
Oh, there's not many, Zippy.
Yeah, well, I just tasted a few. I mean, to make sure they were all right.
And were they?
Well, I'm not really sure. I'd better have another one.
I
yes.
think you've had enough. Now then, Zippy, here's the cake mixture. Sugar, butter, eggs and flour all mixed together. Now, I just need the
Oh, the
sultanas.
sultanas, yes, good.
Mix it all together.
Oh, give it a stir, yes. Oh yeah, can I have a stir? Can I?
Oh, of course you can, Zippy.
Oh, thank you, yes, good.
And make a wish.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there we are. And I've made a wish. I wish that I was
Oh,
going to...
no. Don't tell me what you've wished, because it's unlucky.
Oh.
There we are. All I have to do is put the cake mixture into the cake tin and then into the oven.
Oh, thank you, Dawn. I'm going to go home now and get ready for the party. See you later, Dawn.
See you later, Zippy.
Today it is my birthday, my birthday, my birthday day. Today it is my birthday. My birthday is today. Oh, look at all my lovely cards. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
"Happy birthday to you, Zippy."
Oh, thank you, Geoffrey.
"What's wrong, Zippy? Have I upset you?"
A little bit, but it doesn't matter now.
Oh, where's your birthday cake, Zippy?
You wait and see, George. Geoffrey forgot to make me one.
"Oh, did I?"
Yes, you did. I asked you if you'd made me a cake and you said no.
Zippy? Zippy?
Happy birthday, Zippy!
Happy birthday, Zippy.
Oh, two cakes!
Yeah, but you said you hadn't made me a cake.
I didn't. No, I had it made, specially for you.
Oh, you are lucky, Zippy.
Oh, thank you, Geoffrey.
cakes, eh?
Thank you, Dawn.
Happy birthday
To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zippy. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Goodbye.
the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow. It doesn't matter to me if you're far away. It doesn't matter to me if it's not a sunny day. 'Cause I know that wherever you are, I'll be thinking about you, thinking about you. No matter how near or far, I'll never be lonely without you. I'll hear the beat of your heart every day. I'll hear the beat of your heart, though you're so far away. I'll hear the rhythm, I'll hear the beat of your heart. I can hear a heartbeat, Cause I know that wherever you are, I'll be thinking about you, thinking about you. 'Cause I know how near or far, I'll never be lonely without you. I'll hear the beat of your heart, I'll hear it every day. I'll hear the beat of your heart, although you're so far away. I'll hear the rhythm, I'll hear the beat of your heart. I'll hear the beat of your heart, I'll hear it every day. I'll hear the beat of your heart, although you're so far. I'll hear the rhythm, I'll hear the beat of your heart. It's just a heartbeat. It's just a heartbeat.
Hey.
Oh, that was good.
Hello, everybody. Do you like that song from Rod, Jane and Freddy? It was good, wasn't it? It doesn't matter to me if you're far away. Oh.
Jeffy, you are clever. You could be a pop star, couldn't you?
Don't be silly. He doesn't look right.
Well, he would if he was dressed up properly.
Yes.
Look, Geoffrey, put this on.
All right.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yes, that's better.
He needs a guitar. Yeah, he needs a guitar. Yeah.
There you are, Geoffrey.
Thank you.
You could use that as a pretend guitar, yeah.
Well, go on, Geoffrey.
Well, go on what?
Well, sing.
All right. Oh, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Well,
rock.
sing louder,
4 o'clock,
Geoffrey.
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, rock.
Oh, doobly
6
doobly
o'clock,
doo.
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Oh, this is hopeless, George. I mean, I need some proper music, don't I?
Yeah, I told you you'd be no good as a pop star. I would, though. I'd be brills and skills. At 1 o'clock, yeah.
Oh, Zippy.
Oh, I know, Zippy. Let's all be pop stars like Rod, Jane and Freddy.
Oh, yes.
All right, but I'm the best singer, so we'll call ourselves the Zippy Zags.
No.
Oh, what about the Jumping Georges?
No. I know. Bungle and the Beat Boys.
No.
I tell you what, why don't you all call yourselves the Rainbow Rockers?
Oh, yes, Geoffrey.
Well, all right. But it should be the Zippy Zags, because
No.
I'm the real pop star.
It's the Rainbow Rockers.
Yeah, good. Now we've got our name. What else do we need?
Yeah, we need things to play, like guitars and things.
Well, I don't think I could play a guitar.
Oh, no, me.
Let's see if we can find you something you can play. Well, yes, here. How about this xylophone?
I don't think I could play that either, Geoffrey.
I can, Jeffy, I can.
All right, George. You can be the xylophone player in the band. There you go.
Good, yes,
All right.
thank you.
Oh, Jeffrey, that's mine. That's mine. I made it myself. Yeah.
Well, perhaps you can make one of these at home. Look, it's just an empty cardboard box with a rubber band. But you listen. Sounds like a guitar, doesn't it, Zippy?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, what about me, Geoffrey?
Here you are, Bungle, that'd be for you.
What can I do with this? Oh, drums! Yes, I can be the drummer in the Rainbow Rockers.
Right, come on, Bungle, you come and sit here in the middle. That's where the drummer always sits in the band. Right, are we all ready then? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear, I don't think that'll get in the top 10 to you.
Well, it's silly doing it like this. We're not dressed properly.
That's it. We need to look like pop stars. Then it'll be better.
Oh, yes. What have we got in the box, Geoffrey?
Let's have a look, shall we, George?
Yes.
Oh yes, now this will do for Bungle, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes, I can wear that. I look good playing the drums wearing that.
And some sunglasses for George.
Oh, for me.
Yes, let's put those on.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Yeah, but what about me, Geoffrey? What about me?
All right, wait a minute, Zippy, wait a minute.
Oh, that's it, Geoffrey. Yeah, that's it. There. Yeah.
What, this?
Yeah.
You can't use this.
Yeah, put it on my head, Geoffrey. You'll see.
You say so, Zippy.
No, not that
Oh.
way. The other way round.
All
Put
right.
it on like that.
Oh,
yeah.
like that. See, yeah.
That's good, that is. I've got proper pop star hair now.
But what about poor Geoffrey? What's he going to be?
Well, I could be your manager.
Manager.
What's that?
Well, the manager is the person who looks after you, helps you get jobs, helps you make records, and makes sure that you all rehearse.
Well, what's rehearse?
Well, it's something you haven't done yet, isn't it? I mean, if you want to make good music, you've got to rehearse, have lots and lots of practice. You know, it's very difficult, you know, when you're trying to make a record.
I'll feel the beat of your
Oh,
heart.
no.
Hang on.
That's the wrong bit. No, sorry, I gave you the wrong note. Melody.
Right.
I feel.
Right.
2, 3, 4.
I'll feel the beat of your heart. I'll feel the beat of your heart.
Well, what's the other bit?
I'll feel. No, that was right.
We should
Oh, no.
carry on from there. I'll
You're
feel the
thinking
rhythm.
the long bit.
The bit at the end is the long
Let's do it
bit.
again.
All right?
Okay.
From the top?
Yes.
Yes.
Into that long bit in the middle.
Okay. 3, 4.
I'll feel the beat of your heart.
Are you singing right?
No.
Hang on.
I can't got that.
Right, try again.
2, 3, 4.
I'll feel the beat of your heart.
Are you singing
It doesn't matter to me if you're far away. It doesn't matter to me if it's not a sunny day.
Rod, can I just make an adjustment on your mic? Can I hear a line from you, please?
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me if you're far away. It doesn't matter to me if it's not a sunny day.
Sorry, Peter. Can I have another set of cans? Thank you. Thanks.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's try again.
Thanks, Peter.
It doesn't matter to me if it's not a sunny day. Thinking about you. I hear the beat of your heart. I hear the beat of your heart.
Can we just hear the backing vocals just on their own?
I hear the beat of your heart.
Yes, well, we can do that rehearsing.
But Geoffrey, we haven't got those things you put over your heads. What did Jen call them? Cans. Well, what are cans, Geoffrey?
Well, cans, George, they're headphones that you put on your head so you can hear the music being played back. And also you can hear the sound man talking to you. Now, look, we've got some cans over here.
Oh, yes, put them on, Geoffrey, put them on. Yeah.
Zippy, I wanted them.
So did I.
Well, I'm the best pop star singer singers, so I should have them. Oh, and Jeffrey, I'll need a microphone to sing into.
Well, I've got one here, Zippy, on my little recorder.
Yes, but I want to hold one like a proper pop star. Yeah.
Will this do for you, Zippy?
Oh, yes, that'll do. Right.
There you go.
Come on, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter to me if you...
Sorry, I gave you a wrong note there.
Yes, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter to me.
Oh, stop. Zippy, I need to make an adjustment to your mic.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's better.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter to me. Can I have some new cans, please?
Oh, come on, we've got to get on, Zippy.
Yes, all right, Jeffrey. Start recording.
Recording now, the Rainbow Rockers, take 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter.
Whoa. I think we ought to hear that playback, don't you?
Oh, yes, that'll be good. Yes, very good, that will be.
Right, here we go then. The Rainbow Rockers, take 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't sound much like Rod, Jane and Freddy.
It's Zippy's fault. He's too loud.
It'll be all right next time. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter to me if you're far away. Come on, you It doesn't matter to me if
I'm not playing this silly pop group. Not if Zippy's going to still be in it.
You're too loud, nor am I, and going.
I hear the beat of your heart when you fight.
They've gone.
Well, get them back, Jeffrey. I mean, you're the manager.
I don't think I can, Zippy. Anyway, don't you think you were being a little bit selfish?
Well, it's only because I want to be a pop star. Oh, it would be wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Oh, my fans, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Zippy's
Oh, thank you, my fans, thank you. Oh, you're very kind. I love you. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all.
Zippy.
Oh, sorry, Jeffrey. I was just thinking how wonderful it would be to be a pop star.
I'm not so sure. No!
Manager!
No.
Jeffrey, manager!
No.
No, what, Jeffrey?
I don't think it would be such a wonderful idea being a pop star, Zippy.
I'm sorry I was so rude to everyone. Now we can't have our pop group.
Oh, yes, we can, Zippy.
Rod, Jane and Freddy are going to help us.
We brought the tape recording with us.
Yeah, so that you can mime to it.
And then you'll all look like pop stars.
Yeah, well, what's mime?
Well, you see, Rod, Jane and Freddy will be singing on the recording, but if you open your mouths, you can pretend that it's you singing. Listen, before you do that, we better say goodbye to everybody, haven't we?
Oh, yes.
You take care, won't you? We'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
2, 3, 4.
It doesn't matter to me if you're far away. It doesn't matter to me if it's not a sunny day. 'Cause I know that wherever you are, I'll be thinking about you, No matter how near or far, I'll never be lonely without you.
the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4 plates.
And 1, 2, 3, 4 glasses for the orange squash.
Yes, and there are 4 of us, so that's right.
Yes.
Now then. Oh, hello there. We're just going to have our tea. Right. Everything ready?
Oh, yes, Jeffrey. My stomach's ready as well. I'm really hungry. Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, I'm sure I cut more jam sandwiches than that.
Oh, and there are only 3 cakes.
Oh, bag's eye that one, yes.
Pippi?
Ow.
Yes, who's eaten one of the cakes?
Well, I haven't, Geoffrey.
No, me. Honest, Jeffrey. George. It must be George, greedy guts.
Well, one of the cakes was his, Zippy. You can't really call him greedy. Wait a minute. Where is George?
Well, I don't know. He was here a few minutes ago.
I wonder where he's gone to.
Oh, yes, good. Yes, that's nice. They're nice, aren't they, Birdie? Yes, I thought you'd like them. You know, they're my favourite. Would you like some cake now? Yeah, good. Now, be very careful, because it's very sticky, yes? There. Yeah. Oh, dear, Bertie, I told you to be careful. Oh, dear, what a mess. Let me just wipe you. That's better. Yeah, good. Hello. This is my friend Bertie. I've just been giving him his tea. Oh, he was very hungry. This is my secret place. Do you like it? Yes. Oh, it's really the room upstairs where Geoffrey keeps old boxes and things he doesn't want all the time. But I use it when I want to do things on my own. When I come here, nobody knows where I am. It's secret. And I can sing and play here without Zippy or Bungle. Yes, it's my secret place. I'm the only one who knows I come here. Oh, now you know as well. Oh, don't tell the others, will you, please? Because it's your secret as well now. So let's keep the secret to ourselves. Shh.
No, he isn't outside in the garden.
Oh, he's left home. Yes, he's left home. Without a doubt, that's what's happened. That's certainly what he's done. He's definitely left home.
And I don't blame him either. Anything to get away from having to listen to you all the time.
Oh, Zippy, I'm sure he's done nothing of the kind. There we are.
Thank you.
No, I expect he wants to be on his own. But I wonder where he's gone to. Do you know where George is? No? Oh, dear.
Well, I wonder if he's upstairs. I'll go and look.
Yes, and a little bit of red there. Good. Finished. You like it, Bertie? Yes. I've done a drawing of a flower. I thought it would make my secret place look pretty. Put it there, good. Now, I'm going to look at my shells. Here they are. Good. I've got some big ones, like, let me see, like this one. I mean, I got some bigger ones like this. But this one here, oh, that's the biggest. Then my special shells from the seaside. I like playing with them. I keep them just here for me in my secret place. Nobody else knows about them.
George!
Quick, don't tell, will you? Don't tell.
George! Oh, well, he's not in here. Well, you haven't seen George, have you? No? Oh, dear.
Thank you for keeping my secret.
Have you looked in the kitchen, Geoffrey?
Yes, Zippy, I have.
Oh.
Well, he's not upstairs.
Oh, dear.
Well, now, don't worry, Zippy. He's bound to be around somewhere.
Well, yes, but where?
Where's what?
Where's George?
Here.
George!
George! They've all been wondering where you've gone to.
Oh, where were you?
Well, what have you been doing?
Nothing.
And what about your tea?
Oh, I've had my tea, thank you.
Well, what I'd like to know is what you've been up to.
And what I'd like to know is if Rod, Jane and Freddy are going to sing us a song.
When I was young, I had a place, a secret place of my own. At the top of the house, here you would find me alone, all on my own. Everybody should have a place, a secret place of their own. Everybody should find a space when they just want to be alone. Here in my room, I kept my toys. Each had a special name. Teddy the bear and Lucy, my doll, she looks just the same. Everybody should have a place, a secret place of their own. Everybody should find a space when they just want to be alone. I came up here in the afternoon to my secret room.
Oh, that was about a secret place.
Oh, I know. Let's play I Spy.
What a good idea. Right, who wants to start?
Me, because I'm good at this.
All right, then go on, Zippy.
Yeah, yeah. I spy that with my little eye, George has disappeared again.
Oh, dear.
Hello, I'm just going to tell Bertie a story. It's a story Jeffrey told me. Would you like to hear it too? Yes? Are you ready, Bertie? Good. Are you ready? Good. This is a story about a secret place. Now, this is Freddy the Fox. Oh, look, he's waving goodbye to his mother and father 'cause he's grown up and he's going off on his own. Goodbye, woof, woof, he barks and off he trots. Soon he's deep in the forest. Oh, the sun is shining and he's so happy. He runs round and round and round, chasing his own tail. Oh, but now the sun stops shining. It starts to get dark and Ferdy feels rain falling on his coat. Oh, he doesn't feel so happy now and he doesn't know where to go. Where can I go? Where can I go? He says, and he runs through the forest. Where can I go? Come with me, says a voice. And Ferdy sees a furry brown face in front of him. Oh, it's another fox, a lady fox. Ferdy runs after her as fast as he can until she dives into a hole in the ground. Ferdy closes his eyes, holds his breath, and into the hole he jumps. Down and down and down and down he falls, and he lands with a bump on some soft earth. He opens his eyes, and where do you think he was? In a lovely, warm little cave with lots of soft straw on the floor. The lady fox is sitting there, smiling at him. Hello, she says. My name's Fern. You're safe here. You can stay if you like. This is my secret place. Oh, thank you, says Ferdy. And he rolls in the straw next to Fern. Oh, it's lovely here. And now I'm very tired. They both close their eyes, and soon they are fast asleep in their secret place. Did you enjoy it, Bertie? Good. Did you?
Well, we still don't know where George has gone to, do we? It's nearly time to say goodbye.
We've not even had a story yet, have we?
Are you sure you don't know where George is? No? Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I'm sorry that George isn't here to say goodbye to you. But I'm sure he'll be here the next time we meet, don't you? See you, bye-bye, take care. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Bungle, what are you doing?
I'm exploring the garden, if you must know.
Hello. Do you know what Bungle's doing?
He's exploring the garden, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I think he expects to find an elephant's nest at the bottom of the garden.
Zippy, elephants don't live in nests, do they?
No, of course not.
Birds do, though. Look, there's a bird's nest in the bush.
Oh, yes, Bungle. I never noticed that before.
Well, that's because you haven't explored the garden properly, Jeffrey. Come on, let's see what else we can find on the ground. Oh, look.
What?
Look at all these stones and coloured pebbles.
Oh, yes. Look, and different shaped leaves, all different sizes. Hello, what's this over here, Bungle?
Oh.
That's my tennis ball. I lost it.
And now we found it.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Jeffrey, a hedgehog.
Ah. Well, we'd better not disturb him, Bungle. We've got a little hedgehog living in our garden. You know, Bungle, this part of the garden looks more like a jungle, doesn't it?
Jungle? That's where I'd go exploring, in the jungle.
Would you, Zippy?
Oh, yes. It must be exciting. You might find buried treasure. Jeffrey, can we go exploring in the jungle?
Well, not a real jungle, Zippy, but we could pretend if you like.
Oh, yes. Let's get the dressing up box, and then we can pretend the garden's a real jungle.
Good idea, Bungle.
But try this on, Jeffrey.
Oh, no, I don't think so, Bungle. I expect it would be very hot in the jungle, don't you? Oh, I could try this on, though, Bungle. Look. See what these are like. Oh. There, how's that?
Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah, and a hat to keep the sun off your head, Jeffrey.
Right.
Oh, look, this one.
Thank you, Bungle. That's better.
I'm going to wear my camping hat. Oh, look, here's one for you, George.
Oh, thank you, Bung.
Yeah, well, what about me? It was my idea to go exploring the jungle.
All right, Zippy, you can have this one.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm Zippy, the famous explorer in search of buried treasure. I wonder what it will be like exploring the jungle. The jungle. 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 It's very hot in this jungle. Come on, hurry up! This way! Hurry up!
It's all right for you, Zippy, but you're not carrying anything.
Right, I'm exhausted. Can we sit down and have a rest, Zippy? Have a nice, cool, refreshing drink.
Yes. Where's George got to? George? George?
Here I am. Whew, Isn't it hot? Are we there yet?
Are we where?
Wherever it is we're going.
Well, I don't know, George. We're exploring, aren't we?
I never knew it was so noisy in the jungle.
Ah, that's all the different birds and insects, Bungle.
Well, and the monkeys as well, Zippy. Can you hear them?
Oh, look! Look, there's a butterfly.
Oh.
Bungle, where you going? Come back here. It's not funny, Zippy. You might get lost in the jungle. Bungle!
Bungle, in the jungle!
Oh, dear. What shall we do?
We'll have to go and find him again then, George. Now, you keep close to me, because I don't want you two getting lost as well.
Oh, I know. Let's leave a paper trail so we can find our way back.
That's a good idea, Zippy. Right. Now, follow me and keep close together.
Geoffrey, George, Zippy. Oh dear, where is everyone? Have you seen them? I don't think I like being in the jungle. It's full of horrible insects and I'm scratched all over walking through the brambles. Oh, I think I'll just sit down and have a little rest. If only I was back at home, Rod, Jane and Freddy would be singing their song. I wonder where they are.
Here we are, all alone. We've never seen this place before. We're far away from home. We're exploring, exploring, exploring today. Lots to see. Look around. You may see it in the air or lying on the ground. We're exploring, exploring, exploring today. Exploring, exploring, exploring today. Exploring, exploring.
Oh dear, I'm so tired and hungry. Oh, a banana! I didn't know that bananas grew on trees. Oh, what's that? Did you hear something? Round there?
Oh dear, it's very dark in this part of the jungle, isn't it? What was that? I'm sure I heard somebody. I think it came from over here.
No, there's nothing here. Oh. No. Oh, dear.
Bungle, it's
Jeffrey,
you.
I thought I'd never see you again.
You Bungle. Hello, Bungle. Oh, are you all right? We were ever so worried about you.
You're very naughty, Bungle.
Well, everything looks the same in the jungle, and I got lost.
Well, don't go running off alone again, Bungle. Anyway, you shouldn't be trying to catch butterflies.
Guess what, Zippy? I saw a banana tree.
Bananas? Where?
Over there.
Oh, can I have one? I'm starving.
Well, let's all have one, Zippy. It's a long walk home.
Jeffrey, do you know any stories at all about the jungle?
Well, there is one I know, if I can remember it, George. Hey, right, have a banana.
Thank you.
Yes, it's all about a big fat spider called Anansi. Now, Nancy was the cheekiest creature in all of the jungle. In fact, none of the other animals liked him very much at all.
Well, we know that story, Jeffrey. We'll help you tell it.
Good idea.
Yes, I'll be Big Fat Anansi, plodding through the jungle.
Right then. Well, that night in the jungle, all the animals decided to hold a disco dancing competition. And the winner would get an enormous bunch of bananas.
Oh, I love a big bunch of bananas. I better find someone to dance with me.
And so Anansi set off to find a dancing partner. And the first animal he saw was Fox.
I'll be Fox, because I'd make a good fox.
Fox, will you dance with me?
No, I will not.
Oh, dear. So Anansi went off to ask the monkey.
Monkey, will you dance with me?
Shall I be monkey?
Off you go then, George.
No, I'm very sorry, Nancy. I can't dance with you tonight.
Oh, dear. Nancy was so cross. None of the other animals would dance with him. So he went to sit on his own, on a little lump of earth. Well, all the animals started dancing. Well, that is, except Anansi, who sat alone on his little mound of earth. After a while, Anansi started to feel rather strange. Well, first of all, one leg started to itch, and then another, and then his back. He leapt up into the air, shaking his body and flinging his arms and legs into the air. Well, this made all the other animals stop dancing and stare at Anansi in amazement. You see, the other animals didn't realise that Anansi was sitting on an ant's nest. And the reason he was leaping about so much because, well, the ants were tickling his body all over. All the animals thought that Anansi was dancing.
Oh, he's not bad. Fancy fat old Nancy being able to dance like that,
said Fox.
I think he's quite funky,
said Monkey. And all the animals agreed that Anansi was the best dancer.
And so the prize of this enormous bunch of bananas goes to Anansi, the spider.
What can I say except that I'm the greatest?
Oh, that was good.
Yes, thank you, Jeffrey.
Well, come on then, we better follow our trail back to all our things.
Yeah. Oh, no. It started raining. Raining. Raining.
No, it isn't, Zippy. Now stop daydreaming and come on. We're all waiting for you.
Yes, come on, Zippy. I wonder what we'll find in the jungle. We know, don't we?
What's that you say, Zippy?
Nothing, Jeffrey. Nothing.
Well, it's time to say goodbye to you all now, but have fun when you go exploring, won't you? See you soon. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
What are you doing, Bungle?
I'm trying to blow my armbands up, George. Oh, Geoffrey, can you help me blow my armbands up, please?
Why don't you blow them up before you put them on, Bungle?
Oh, I never thought of that.
Hello, we're going on a trip today up the river.
On a big boat.
That's right, and we're going to take a picnic. Right, come on, you two, hurry up, that bus will be here soon. Oh, where's Zippy?
He was upstairs a moment ago.
Oh, dear. Zippy! Zippy! Come on, hurry up, the bus will be here soon.
Jeffy, isn't Bungle going to look a bit silly wearing his armbands on a bus?
But I want to make sure I don't forget to put them on.
But there'll be lots of life jackets on board the boat, Bungle. Oh, well, here we go then.
Oh, here's Zippy.
Oh, Zippy, we thought we'd lost you.
Oh, that's a very nice hat, Zippy. What's it for? Pardon?
Oh, thank you, Geoffrey. Look, Zippy, look at my armbands. I'm practicing my swimming.
Now, let's see, we got lots of sandwiches, buns, cakes. Ooh, a drink. We need to take something to drink, don't we? Now, what about orange or lemonade?
Orange, please, Geoffrey.
Zippy, what about you, orange or lemonade?
No, you've got to choose which one, Zippy. Don't just nod.
Come on, Zippy, hurry up. The bus will be here soon. Orange or lemonade?
What's that, Zippy?
It's the letter L. L for lemonade. He's playing a game. Well, this is O, R for orange.
Ooh, and this is an I. And I think we're going to miss the bus if we go on playing games.
Well, no, just a minute, George. I don't think Zippy is playing a game. What's the matter, Zippy?
Oh, what's he writing?
L, L, O, O, S, S, T, T.
Le, O, S, T.
Lost!
Well, what's lost?
Oh, lost voice? You lost your voice, Zippy. Well, when did you lose it?
Where have you put it?
How did you lose it?
Well, no, Zippy, don't write anymore. No, tell you what, just you nod yes or no, all right? Now, did you have a sore throat last night? And then your voice had gone this morning?
So you lost it in your sleep? Oh, poor Zippy.
Well, you have to stay indoors today, Zippy, I'm afraid. No, don't you try and use that voice of yours. No, it'll come back much quicker, you know, if you rest it. I'll tell you what, I'll get you some medicine to make your throat feel better.
But what about the bus? We'll be late for the boat trip.
Oh, sorry, Bungle, we'll have to go on the boat trip another day.
Oh, Geoffrey!
Well, we can't go on the boat trip, can we, as if he's lost his voice and got a sore throat. I'll tell you what, Zippy, I'll get the thermometer and take your temperature. Right, Zippy, let's have a look. 37, well, that's quite all right. What? Oh, no, sorry, Zippy. We can't go on a boat trip today.
Oh, we don't know what you're trying to say, Zippy. Oh, you're thirsty. Do you want a drink?
Are you hungry?
Oh, I know, you're fed up. Well, I'm not surprised, Zippy. Look, I tell you what, as we can't go on a real boat trip today, why don't we all go on a pretend boat trip instead?
A pretend boat trip?
That's right, George. See, we could build a boat here, then go on a pretend trip, not only up the river, but anywhere in the world.
Oh, could we find an island and explore it?
Of course we can, Bungle.
But I really would like to go on a real boat trip.
Well, we will go on a real boat trip, George, as soon as Zippy gets better.
Good. Ahoy there! Ship ahoy! Set sail! Cast off and hard as starboard!
Oh, just a minute, George. We're not on board yet. Come on, Bungle.
Oh,
right.
What's the matter, Zippy? What's he trying to say?
Was it something to do with your cap?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's 10.
Oh, I know. Oh, look, that's his cap, and this is 10. Cap 10. He's trying to tell us he's the captain.
That's right, because he's wearing the captain's cap.
But if he's the captain, how's he going to give orders when he hasn't got a voice?
Oh.
I know. I tell you what, I'll be the captain's mate, and I can give the orders for him. All right then, Captain Zippy.
Oh, Zippy, can I be your mate as well?
Cast off! Set sail! Anchors away! Steer that way!
Oh, but how do we steer, Geoffrey?
Oh, I know.
Bungle, you're in the water!
It's all right, I've got my armbands on.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
But what's that for?
It's a steering wheel.
That's very good, Bungle. You see, George, steering wheels are round, and the cushion's round.
Oh, yes.
Right, take the wheel, Mr. Bungle.
Aye, aye, Sailor Geoffrey.
Permission to set sail, Captain Zippy. Off we go.
Can we stop doing this, please? It's making me feel seasick.
Oh, sorry, George. Everyone stop swaying.
What is it, Zippy?
I can't see anything.
Oh, he's trying to tell us there's land ahead.
Shiver me timbers, shipmates. 'Tis an island.
Or maybe it be a desert island, and we can be pirates and explore it.
Oh, dangerous rocks ahead, Mr. Bungle. Steer carefully.
Oh no! We're going to hit the rocks!
Everybody all right?
Aye, aye, Sailor Geoffrey.
Shall we explore the island now, Mr. Mate?
Right then, cabin boy George. What? Oh, we know you've lost your voice, Captain Zippy. What? Oh, you're hungry.
Yes, me too.
Yes, but don't stop the game, Geoffrey. It's fun.
All right then, cabin boy George. We was shipwrecked on a desert island, but have no fear, 'cause Geoffrey's here. I'll go and find some.
Oh, Sailor Geoffrey, do you want my armbands?
That's all right, Mr. Bungle. I can swim.
Ooh, look out, Mr. Mate. There's a shark.
Or swim past the Sailor Geoffrey. Oh!
was a lovely picnic.
Aye, it was.
Time for a story, shipmates.
Oh, yes, please, Geoffrey.
All right then, Bungle. I've got a good story here. It's called Chirp Finds His Voice. Chirp was the smallest blackbird in the forest. He lived in a nest in a tall tree. He'd learnt to fly, but birds are supposed to sing too, as Mother Blackbird kept telling him. And that was the trouble. Chirp could sing when he was alone, but when all the birds sang every morning, Chirp felt ashamed of his tiny voice, and his song wouldn't come. One morning soon, his mother would be expecting him to be the first singer to wake up the forest by himself. But every time he practiced, he felt frightened. He flew down through the branches, worrying about the song he would have to sing in the morning. He saw a squirrel. Could Squirrel sing? No, not at all. But he could hang by his curly tail. Chirp sang and Squirrel hung by his tail. Squirrel thought it was a lovely song. Chirp flew down, and there was Prickly Hedgehog. Could Hedgehog sing? No, not at all. But he could snuffle his nose. Chirp sang to him. Hedgehog thought it was a beautiful song. Rabbit had heard Chirp sing. Now could Rabbit sing? No, not at all. He could twitch his whiskers, which he did, while Chirp sang. Rabbit thought it was a beautiful song. Night was coming as Chirp flew back to his nest. The curtains were closing in the houses. Some person was singing in the bath. People sing too, Chirp thought. And I can sing, can't I? He thought as he fell fast asleep. Next morning, early, birds seemed to be on every branch. Chirp felt very afraid. Oh, what if... The other birds waited. Chirp fluffed his wings and opened his beak, but no sound came. He tried again. Suddenly, he looked down through the branches, and there below was Squirrel, Hedgehog and Rabbit. They'd come to help him. Chirp opened his beak, and he sang. Oh, how he sang. Soon, all the birds joined in. Well, now Chirp sings first every morning. Often, his three friends come, and he always sings especially well for them.
Oh, thank you.
I like that story.
Oh, can we go and explore the island now?
Jeffy, I think Zippy's going to sleep.
You all right, Zippy? Oh, dear. You know, I think you've got a bit of a temperature, Zippy. Come on, better put you to bed. Oh, yes, Captain Zippy. Time for you to have a little sleep in your cabin, sir. We can go exploring the island tomorrow. There we are, Zippy. Now, don't worry, you'll soon feel better. And when you are, we can all go out together on a real boat trip.
Oh, can we, Jeffy? Like we were going to today?
Of course you can, George.
And can I take my armbands again?
Yes, if you want to.
I think Zippy's going to sleep.
That was quick, George, wasn't it? Oh, come on, let's leave him to have a little rest.
I'll be glad when he feels better.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he'll be fine, Bungle, don't worry. All he needs is a good night's sleep. We got to go now, but we'll see you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.
above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Oh, isn't it strange up here in outer space? There are no trees and no grass, just lots and lots of rocks.
Oh, it's cold as well, Bungle, isn't it? I wish we brought our scarves.
Look at all those stars.
Hey, look at this, everyone. It's as light as a feather.
Wow.
Whoa.
Rod?
Yes?
Rod, what do you think that is over there?
I can't tell from here. We'll have to get closer.
Rainbow base to Rainbow 1. Rainbow base to Rainbow 1.
Hello, Jeffrey. Rainbow One here. George speaking.
Hello, George. We're about to start exploring, so can you send down the space bike, please? Oh, and some bags and a couple of scarves.
All right, Jeffrey. Space bike, bags, and scarves coming down.
Oh, hey. Good. Thank you, George. Right, listen, I think we ought to split up, don't you?
Yes.
Bungle and I, we can go and explore over that way. And perhaps Jenny and Freddy, you go and see what you can find behind that hill.
All right,
fine,
Jeffrey,
yeah.
good.
There's the bag.
There's yours, Rod.
Right,
I'll get yours, Jane.
Come on, then.
Hey.
See you later.
Yeah, bye. Good luck. Rainbow base to Rainbow 1. We're setting off now.
Good luck, Jeffrey.
Oh, give me deep space with the stars in my face, where the planets and asteroids play. Oh, how they play. Where meteors fly past the moon in the sky, and the stars keep on shining all day. Oh, how they shine.
Rainbow base to Rainbow 1.
Rainbow One, hello, Jeffrey.
Hello, George. Now listen, I've been thinking, whilst Bungle and I are away exploring, why don't you and Zippy find out what's happening on the other side of the planet?
How do we do that, Jeffrey?
On the counter, Zippy, you'll find a large red button. If you press that, the cameras will show you what's happening on the big screen behind you. That should keep you out of mischief. See you later.
Goodbye, Jeffrey. Well, come on, George. Let's try it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, put these on, Jane. It's dangerous to look at the sun without sunglasses.
Oh, thank you.
fantastic.
Those flames!
Beautiful. Look, come on, I want to see what's over there. Come on. Oh.
Twinkle, little star.
How I wonder what you are.
The clouds so high.
Like a diamond in the sky.
Oh, don't the stars make lovely patterns, Zippy?
Oh, yes, George. If we joined up all those twinkly dots, I wonder what sort of picture it would make.
I don't know, Zippy. Let's have a look.
No, George, I think it's going to be a dog. Ruff, 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 ruff.
No. I think it will look, when it's finished, it will look like a cow. Moo, moo.
I wondered if it's a cow that jumped over the moon.
What do you think that is, Zippy?
Well, it looks like a bear. It is. It's a great big bear. It's Bungle Buns.
Look at this rock, Bungle. It's like a piece of glass, isn't it? All shiny and sparkly.
Geoffrey?
Yes, what is it, Bungle?
Listen. Are you listening?
Yes, I am listening. But I can't hear anything.
I know. There are no sounds up here. Not a car or a bird. Just our voices. It's a bit spooky when it's so quiet.
It may be quiet, Bungle, but there's so much to see. Wait a minute, Bungle. I can hear something. Listen.
Rod, Jane and Freddy.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on holiday.
How long have you been here?
73 nogs.
Oh, that's millions and zillions of years.
Well, it's a long time anyway.
Well, what are you doing here?
Oh, we're exploring.
Exploring? Who said you could do that?
Well, nobody.
Sorry.
You're from Earth, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Well, you can stop leaving your rubbish up here.
What rubbish?
Rockets, satellites, all sorts of bits and pieces. Someone even left one of these things here once.
Good.
Oh.
That's a cheese sandwich.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Space Creature Person, or whatever you are. We haven't done anything like that. We've just been looking around your beautiful planet.
Well, maybe you're not so bad after all.
We're in outer space, we're not alone. We found a friend, we're not on our own today. Millions of miles away. We're in outer space, we're on a star. Now you know that
what Jeffy and Bungle are up to.
Jeffrey, is that you?
It's what me, Bungle?
Making that hissing noise.
No. Oh, no! We've got a puncture, Bungle.
Oh. What, can we mend it?
I don't think so. Look, it's these rocks. They've torn a big hole in the tyre.
Oh, well, what can we do?
Well, I suppose I'll have to ask Zippy and George to get us back. Hello, Rainbow Base to Rainbow 1. Rainbow Base to Rainbow 1. That's funny, Bungle. There's no reply. Wonder what they're up to. Well, it's no good, Bungle. I can't get through. The battery must be flat. They'll never know where we are now.
Jeffrey, I can see someone.
Where?
It's Rod, Jane and Freddy.
Hi, over here.
Oh.
Jeffrey, you all right, Freddy?
Yes, what's the matter?
Oh, we're glad to see you.
Yes, the space bike's got a puncture. I can't get through to Zippy and George because the batteries are flat.
Oh, never mind. We'll use ours.
Oh, thank you, Jane.
Rainbow Base to Rainbow 1.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Never mind about that, George. Get us back immediately. Now.
Quick, Zippy, bring them back here. Oh, pull the lever. Oh, this one. No, that one. The other one.
Oh. Now listen, you two. Wait a minute. Where are they?
I don't know.
Have you seen them?
Oh, Jeffrey, isn't it time we were going home?
Well, you're right, Bungle. I think we ought to be flying off, hadn't we? We have to go now, but we'll see you soon. Take good care, won't you? Bye-bye. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Oh, there you are. I thought we left you in charge of the
I was just
spaceship.
going to press this big red
No!
button.
Oh, Zippy.